Christianity, the teaching of Jesus, is not the teaching of men. It's the teaching of the Son of God, the Theanthropos, the God-man. His words are not equal to the words of inspired, respected religious teachers. When Jesus spoke, everybody shut their mouth. They weren't listening to a sage. They weren't listening to a great philosopher, the head of a philosophical school. When Jesus gave his Sermon on the Mount, at the end of the Sermon on the Mount, it says that everyone was in awe at his teaching, for he was teaching as one who had authority, not as the scribes. He didn't appeal to any sources. He said, "You have heard that it was said, you shall not commit adultery. I say to you," and then he gave a word. His disciples then and now recognize that when Jesus speaks, they hear the voice of God. His words are God's words, and Jesus' vision of marriage is magnificent and is lifted up extremely high. If we're going to understand what marriage is truly from the Son of God, then we have to set aside earthly sources and we have to listen to God's word. We have to listen to the church fathers and the saints who speak because they're inspired by God.